we have a candle in Teleplay. So let me show you. Let's let it spin some more so that you see the full effect. Okay, let's let it spin some more. Really like how this scene turned out. I got some customers who specifically do candles, soaps. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do another candle scene, even though I think candle scenes are the ones I've done the most of. But I don't think I've ever done a scene like this. Anyways, so let me show you what I'm doing in terms of the physical setup. Let me. Oh, so. No, it's all good. Sorry, I just didn't notice.
Sorry, sit down.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That kind of adds to the authenticity. Okay, is she okay?
Yeah.
Is it okay that I put it? She's in the video.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we got one. So let me zoom out. We got two 100-watt LED daylight bulbs lighting the green screen so that it's nice and evenly lit, at least where the camera of the iPad is pointing. Then we have 60-watt daylight LED bulbs lighting the candle, which is on top of 4 cubes on top of a rotating display stand. And notice how I elevated the iPad a little so that the camera of the iPad, which is right here, is nice and flush with the candle. And that's it, guys. I noticed some of you are trying to do the rotating effect like this with the cubes, and it's not working. And oftentimes what I see is that the lights that you have lighting this setup are like way too far away. So notice how close the lights are to the candle. It's to the point where if I move this light a little, it's like already inside the field of view of the camera. So when you do an effect like this, make sure the lights are really close to this whole setup here. Oh, I see. And that's it. And obviously, just make sure you're using the same blanket that comes with the Teleplay kit. Otherwise, if you do like different colors with the cubes, it's just not going to work well. You want all the colors to match up. The cubes are specifically painted to match the color of that specific Teleplay blanket. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing within the app itself. So let me just kind of start from scratch. Let's pretend there is no background, nothing is on. So the first thing, let's start with the calibration. First thing you want to do, click on the gear icon, then click calibrate. Okay. Okay, click calibrate. And if you don't see a background immediately, that means your background isn't downloaded. So just click calibrate, download a background, and then once you do that, you can place your candle or other product back in the scene. So that's it for the calibration. Oh, one more thing, you can turn on the green spill suppression. Just click that. In Android, it's a little bit different with the spill suppression. Let me know if you have any questions regarding that. And now in terms of the foreground, if you go to nature transitions, you'll find a lot of cool foreground effects. And the one I use specifically here is Fall 23. I like how the leaves are kind of like emanating from the ground. And it kind of looks like oftentimes I kind of feel the floating effect is weird, but I kind of feel the leaves floating kind of gives the whole scene context as to why the candle is floating in the first place. Like, there's some kind of magical leafy scent emanating from the bottom, and that's why the candle is floating. And for the background, what I did is I went to nature backgrounds, and I specifically used the autumn forest background. And that's it, guys. And then if you want, you can maybe add some music. What about background audio? Maybe like stream light, maybe that works. I think I need to add some more nature background effects for sound. But anyways, this is how I got this scene. As you can see, it took me about 5 minutes to make. And that's it, guys. I'm here if you have any questions.